I have another ASMR makeup tutorial for you. We'll call this one Sidereal Ram. If you want to see how I did it, keep watching. Let's get started. After moisturizing, I applied my Lancome foundation as a base to even out the tone of my skin using the F11 foundation brush from Shiny, taking it up to my eyes to lighten up my dark circles a bit before setting it with Halo, hydrating perfecting powder and fair from Smashbox using a F14 Shiny powder brush. I quickly filled in my brows and applied some highlighting eyeshadow in the inner corners, the inner third of my upper eyelid and brow bone with a MAC 214. Put my hair up in a bun and ran to the bathroom to pop in my UV contacts. I suggest not pointing your UV flashlight directly into your eyeballs. For the UV makeup, I used Blame UV cream from Miron with a Shiny E15 eyeliner brush, starting by drawing a line from just above the medial commissure to the upper lash line, then drawing from the inner corner along the upper eyelid crease to the outer edge, before drawing from the lower lash line to just below the commissure, and then along the lower eye crease, joining the upper and lower lines. It looks like this from the front. Then I went along the upper lash line and lower corner of my eye, only grazing the lower lashes in the middle, and then the upper lashes. Then I drew on the inner point of my nose, following the curve of the crease line, traveling up my temple, from above my brow to the side of my nose, and joining the two along my forehead. Front view again. Then I drew a strip across my face. I found this very difficult to get symmetrical, but I was in a rush, so we'll still have the right side of my face for this video, especially since the repeat of the pattern on the left is not really the same. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the mouth, and started out by filling the inner part of the lower lip and the entirety of the upper, making sure to curl the shape of the upper lip. I decided I wanted to do the lower lip differently and moved to creating a rectangular shape over the center bottom vermilion border, and then a thick line down the midline of my chin. I then painted the tip of my nose to add the goat-like effect, not going too low since my nose is very long. Cleaning off the part of the lip I didn't want, and trying to create symmetry with a wet paper towel. Drawing a line down my philtrum to mimic a snout. For the forehead ridges, I dotted the center points and drew parallel lines diagonally on my forehead. I'll fix that in a sec. Then some dots above the traverse line. I could have spent more time cleaning it up, but again I was kind of in a hurry. Before doing my hair, I put on a bodice I made a few years ago, and no, there will be no shots below the collarbone. Now the ram horns. They attach to the head via a string that clasps at the base of the skull. I parted my hair at the center back and wrapped my hair around the base of the horns, pinning the hair in place at multiple points. Finished, it looks like this. I also pinned the hairs at the back of my head. I then took took a glow line rope and pinned it behind my head and twirled it around one horn to the tip, doubling back, crossing over each part, and then continuing on to the other horn, repeating the process before ending up back at the back of my head and pinning it in place. I was going to flick orange paint into my hair but didn't have time for the cleanup. So this is the final product. It's alright from certain angles. But anyway, I hope you found this interesting. And let me know if you want a RP with this character. Talk to you soon.